What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am your host, Dak. Thank you for joining us on another Broncos Bros Monday. What a day to kick off your week, right? With the Broncos Bros. I got my counterpart joining me in Mile High, Montoya. But we got a
Yes,
special guest. We got a special guest rocking with us today. But today's title is Broncos Got Talent. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not to be confused with America's Got Talent.
it's
You
the
know,
BGT.
yeah, BGT is what the show is for today. We're going to be talking about the Broncos X Factors. We're going to be talking about rising stars coming up from the Broncos previous drafts. And we're also going to be talking about Broncos, of course, and maybe some other topics that might get thrown in. This show might go off the rails or what have you. We're about to find out. But we got a special guest. We'll introduce him. But you already know. Do you even Broncos, bro?
You damn
Let's get it
Broncos,
started, bro. Let's
bro.
get it started. It's gonna be a good one.
Large downs and tackles, our spirits are high. From the mile high cheers, we reach for the sky. Analyze instead. Every week we grind. Passions in our hearts, leave no fan behind. The heart of the game, let's make it clear. Do you even Broncos, Brad? You know we here. Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know.
What is up, bro? What is up? We here
Oh,
from this past Sunday. There was 8 Sundays until kickoff, right? Till the regular season starts. I'm hyped up. I think the calendar is gonna trickle down very quick here, bro. But a weekend, and we're here again. How was your weekend, bro?
man, the week leading up was good. It was another long week like the rest of us had. Um, Speaking as a Denver liver and Denver native, it's been hot. Let's just say that. And I don't care if you're from Texas or Arizona. Our 100 degrees is a lot different than your 100 degrees.
Dry.
We bunch of roasting chickens out here. All right, you're just getting cooked. So it's been hot. It's been a good week though. It was a long week. I took a little time off and been spending some time just trying to get things together, doing some stuff around the house and hanging out with my daughter and just kind of hanging out.
Absolutely, dude. No,
Getting
that's
life together. But excited for this Monday, my brother. How you been? How was your week leading up?
my week was fantastic, bro. It was fantastic. It went by quick. I mean, Friday was a great day. I got to hang out with my little boy, father son type of ordeal. My day off that I have on Fridays. We went swimming. I just treated
Got to show
myself.
off that odd you've been working on. You know
You
what I'm
already
saying?
know, bro. You already know. I know our guest behind the scenes was giving me flack about it. Um, but it was a good time. I love Leonidas. He's just how he is, bro. He's just a full of energy, right? He keeps me on my
He's a
toes.
Broncos bro.
Yeah, and it's funny that you said that because he was like, Dada, today are we Broncos bros? I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, you already know.
Every day. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Not just
So
today.
every day, bro. I'm trying to raise him right. Anyways, let's get the housekeeping out the way because we got to bring on
Yeah.
our special guest. I know
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
chomping at the bit. He's probably salivating in the background, or whatever the case may
Sitting there
be.
like this, ready to
Yeah.
ready to give his takes.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in, please don't forget to
Like, share, and
like,
subscribe.
share, and subscribe. How to do that. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitter, switch on over, subscribe, check us out on YouTube. We gladly appreciate it. And then, if you can, please, if you're watching this on Facebook, swap on over again to YouTube. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like. It goes a long way for us because, man, we are really trying to do a giveaway When we reach 1,000 subs on YouTube, you will be getting a signed Nick Bonito mini helmet. Man, I would be ecstatic if I
Boomer.
won. George would be too, but it's not
We're
happening yet.
disqualified,
We're
unfortunately.
just
I'll have to rob Johnny if we don't end up giving it away.
yeah,
I'm
for
have to
sure.
fly out to Tennessee and go hassle it off again.
Absolutely. After you guys do that, please check out our shows that we have throughout the week. Mondays and Fridays at 11 with Isaiah Orange and Blue Blitz. Check them out. And then on Mondays at 7 p.m., you got your Broncos Bros. Yours truly. You know, we love y'all.
Bro?
Even Broncos, bro. Like, and then Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Nothing rhymes with Orange and Blue with Johnny and Jay, the Dream Weaver. You gotta love those fellas. Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. Doc and JT. Shout out to Doc. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, my boy. Want to give you a birthday shout out. Wishing you many more years, bro. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
happy birthday, Doc, man. Show some love. Give him a birthday shout out.
Mm-hmm. And then Wednesdays at 6, Broncos Talk with Bronco Libre. And you got Don. So check them out on the evening. They're on that doubleheader. And then Thursdays at 7, our boy Tim Dog is doing things on the Mile High Outcast podcast. Yeah. And then Fridays, Viva Los Broncos. Check out that one at 6 p.m. on Fridays. And then it's not game day yet, so I ain't even going to touch on the other content we got going on for the weekend, but it's a load of festivities that we got that we usually carry on throughout the weekend, right? Especially on game day. So,
Oh, yeah.
because we do want to get a dub, bro. I know you want to get a dub. I want to get a dub. But ladies and
Getting
gentlemen,
done.
if you want to get that dub, go get Dubby OBN10. Use our code at checkout for 10% off. It is a gingerless energy blend. If you're watching everything like your sugars or what have you, it really does come with. I should say it doesn't come with no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. Get yourself a dub, baby, like the Broncos will be doing this year.
Hey, call us Jameis Winston because we getting dubbies,
Almost bit my finger off, but game days, go check out Lily's Beauty Salon at 11776 Kearney Avenue. Kearney Way, Thornton, Colorado. They are closed Mondays and Tuesdays, but Wednesdays through Saturdays they're open 9:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And then Sundays, one of the most important days, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a cut, a trim, a fade, or a braid, contact Lily to avoid game day shade.
Just remember those Sundays, if you live here, we don't ever play until 11 or, that's a rare occasion, but it's mostly a 2:30 game.
Yeah.
That gives you a good 4 or 5 hour window to get you a haircut, go get cleaned up, get ready for game day, get fresh.
Valid points, bro.
Right.
Absolutely, bro. So contact her 720-210-7996, bro. Love it. Two phenomenal sponsors for our show. But bro, quit playing around. Let's just quit toying around. Give me that drum roll. Give me that drum roll because, ladies and gentlemen, we got a phenomenal guest today joining the show.
We got ourselves a superstar.
He works with Mile High Sports.
Mile High Sports for a long time. He's been doing it.
Excuse me. Yeah. But he's with the Final Word. He is the co-host of the Final Word, bro. I know.
Get him in here.
Yes. I messed up the intro.
You guys are crazy, man. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Make sure you tip your waitresses all day long. We'll be here all weekend.
The price is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Final Word. Alex Ramirez is in the house.
Hey, man. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Monday night, man. It's almost Monday Night Football yet. When I was looking at Lily's promotion there that you guys were talking about. Unfortunately, Joe Rico and myself do not have any hair, so it would be hard for us to kind of push that promo. But I got some other promos that we could push on your program as far as our program is concerned. Listen, Broncos Bros is it's cool, man. I like the cult following. Hear me out, cult following. You guys are starting to get now. You guys have a lot of fans are just, you know what? We don't care. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. The Orange and Blue Network is off the chain. Mile High Viking has developed a great scene for everybody. He even gives you a time schedule of what the menu looks like for the entire week. Here's what we got going here. Mile High Outcast, which I've been a part of with George Montoya and his brother, Tim Borrego, and 3 or 4 times now, and I enjoy it. Guys, what you guys are doing is revolutionary, and I really appreciate you guys having me on because I really, as much as I talk smack, I really appreciate you guys so much, and I think you guys are doing a great job, man.
Man, we appreciate that. We
Thank you.
reciprocate the love to you as
Thank
well, bro.
You're killing it too, man. You keep up the
Yeah.
good work with Joe. Hope he's doing well and
Yeah,
hanging in there with the loss of his mom.
Yeah.
Condolences again, of course. So staying strong. But you guys are killing it, man. You guys have been killing it for a long time, and I know you're gonna get into your CU stuff real soon.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, guys. And you know what? Before we even dive into anything else, I want to just go ahead and start off the topic because I've done this show with Orange and Blue Network a few times, and every single time I'm like always leading off with, oh, well, this person died from CU, or this AD died, or this agent, or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that today. You know why? Because Broncos quarterback Bo Nix. All right, let me show you. Bo Nix was ranked higher than Brock Purdy, number 85. Baker Mayfield, number 77. Jordan Love from the Packers, 72. Lamar, don't call me Jackson, number 68. And Trevor Lawrence, number 62. All right.
Wow.
He got the 59th pick. Guys, I'm not hosting the show. I just want to get your guys' perspective on that because I think that speaks volumes of what Bo Nix so far. This is a Broncos Bro show. So let's talk stats. Let's talk new analytics. But this is huge, guys, right?
Yeah, very huge, bro. George, I'll let you go start off first with your reactions in terms of what.
Yeah, absolutely. First
us.
of all, I just want to say thank you, Alex, for being a guest. It's a pleasure to have you on always, and it's been a great time doing it on the Outcast with you. So it's even better to have you on our show where we can get the ball rolling and
really dive in it.
We can actually dive in. We don't have to worry about Tim. Oh,
yeah.
And he might be in the comments, but
he'll be here later on. He's gonna rewatch regardless. He's gonna see it. So no, just giving shout outs and talking trash.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah.
Going on the Bo Nix topic, I love it, and I'm also feeling a little slighted. I'm feeling a little slighted by these analysts, by these NFL analysts who claim they're so all-knowing. On besides the fact being ahead of Lamar, Brock Purdy, Trevor, like these are guys that we respect in the league as accomplishing and growing in their careers. Lamar's won 2 MVPs, right? Trevor's consistently trying to improve and had probably his best season last season, right, under his new head coach Cohen. So my biggest slight is that Kyler Murray was ranked ahead of Bo Nix right after that.
Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie, Jorge. Stats don't lie. At the end of the day, you can grab Drake May, and I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I have to add something in just to add some more garlic to the sauce. That Drake May and Bo Nix were in the same draft class. And I get where Drake May went, but not what Drake May's done according to the Broncos. The NFL, dude. Bo Nix, he got screwed on number 59, man. That dude should have been a lot. There were 17 other quarterbacks. I mean, come on, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I said it. I would say like 3-4 weeks ago on one of our shows. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't make the top 50. I can live with a 49 or above or below, I should say. But top 50, now he's over the top 50. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad because the disrespect that the overall media still has for this quarterback is atrocious. And I feel like the main reason that they all have this opinion of him is because they were all so low on him in the draft. They gave these takes on him being a failure, and they don't want to go back on their take. They're trying to etch it out just long enough to see if they could still be right. They don't want to admit his greatness. Drake May, I think, is a joke being above Bo Nix. All he has is what, passing completion percentage above
He's
him?
good. He's good,
He's a
Jorge.
good QB.
You know he's good.
I'm
Don't
gonna
He's
ever
a
say
good,
this.
say he's not good. He got him to the
no,
Super
no,
Bowl.
no. I just don't think he's better than Bo Nix. And this is opinion.
I don't think
This
Caleb Williams is better than freaking Bo Nix either. Why is Bo
Neither.
Nix?
And
Why
yeah,
is Caleb Williams on the cover of Madden? Ask me that. I don't know.
I
That's
think
ridiculous.
what do you think, Dak? What do you think? How's your take on
this
something?
list, it's voted obviously, as we know, by his peers, the NFL players, right? So a lot of his peers, have some respect for him. Of course, they see him as the 59th best player. He's gone up a few places in terms of from 64 from a season ago, right? But you know what? When you're saying that this list is voted on by your peers, that sounds like this might be a popularity contest, ladies and gentlemen.
This isn't
And guess
FIFA.
what? Guess
This
what?
isn't. This is not FIFA, guys. Real
This
quick. This is not FIFA.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
this is a popularity contest.
Sorry, Cody. I
No, you're good,
apologize.
bro. This is a popularity contest, ladies and gentlemen. And guess who's not really popular in the NFL? Bo Chapman Nix. But that's okay, because I really don't give a
Sean
damn.
Payton.
I really don't give a damn if Bo Nix isn't popular, because the motherfucker balls out every night, bro. When the game is on the line, I'm talking about. Who do you want in the postseason? And let's bring up that list, right? Who do you want when the game is on the line in the postseason? I'm rocking with 10, and I ain't talking about Drake May. I'm talking about Bo Nix. I ain't talking about Justin Herbert. I'm talking about Bo Nix. Give me the real number 10, ladies and gentlemen. This man is a baller when the game is clutch. I mean, Jesus, you hear how his players talk about him. I mean, they trust him when the game is on the line. He has never been shook even when we were counted out in Philly, bro. Like, a lot of people thought that game was curtains, right? You just go in on the road, you go and play the Super Bowl champions at the time. They were defending champions. Bo Nix, we just
We
stayed with it. You
beat
gave him
both
that.
Super Bowl appearing teams
Exactly.
early.
So, and he has been productive. I feel like the talent around him has left him hanging in a sense, right? But he's a cerebral quarterback. There are some things, of course, that he works on. He's not a finished product, ladies and gentlemen. He's going into year 3. We're giving him the tools to be successful going into year 3. At least I feel like, with the addition of Jalen Waddle, who we'll talk about here shortly. But 59, I was expecting 55 for Bo Nix. I thought that would be a little fair for me if he went up at like 9 slots, right? He didn't quite get there. But you know what? Let's see what happens this season. Let's see if he could be a little more consistent and more effective, especially attacking the middle of the field.
I don't think the question is about consistency. It's about durability. Durability is his Achilles heel.
Availability.
And yeah, every time I talk to my people at the VA, all right, I do have a real job during the week. I don't just talk to amazing human beings like you guys all week and on my show and everybody in the media. I love what I do and I love what I'm doing, but at the same time, I also have to pay perspective to what happens. Listen, guys, Bo Nix right now, if I'm the general manager, George Payton, and after I see 5 or potentially 4 injuries that have happened to an ankle, all right, he can't complete the season. And I get that the NFL is continuing to extend the season and getting all these different new streaming services, and they want to make it the largest. I mean, you can't, these players have limited. I mean, every time you get into a tackle, it's like a car crash. And here's what's interesting, guys. The World Cup, if you guys follow World Cup and Twitter, which I do all the time, and NFL and FIFA and everybody, a lot of players came out this year and saying, during this tournament, saying, hey, why can't we have natural grass on Meadowlands, where the final was at recently, or an Arrowhead, where they're watering the grass during breaks?
Yeah.
Did I ever ponder on you guys, like, why are they watering their grass during a hydration break? Besides my cousins drinking Coronas and drinking beers during their hydration breaks, you know what I mean? I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. So, I mean, why can't the NFL take a look at what happened with FIFA, but also adapt their ideologies to what is happening with the NFL? The only reason why Bo Nix was not in the AFC Championship game, because he had played 25 games that year. He's done. He's tired. You can't keep planting down on an ankle. You can't keep
There's,
pushing on that foot.
You
Sorry,
can't keep
guys.
running your quarterback either.
Yeah,
I mean,
George.
he
So
led the NFL in passing attempts, right? Like you put so much on
2
his
years
plate.
straight.
2 years
2 years
straight.
straight.
Not to
With-
mention, he really didn't have a running game. I mean, aside, we were on pace, maybe top 10
After we
rushing
lost
team.
JK,
After we lost Jakey, of course.
it fell apart
But
a little
like
bit.
that, not having a running game for Bo Nix really puts a lot on his plate, and it's shown back to back off seasons. You go into the off season, and now he's having to have some type of
right.
procedure, right? So that's unfair to him as a
So
quarterback.
so so
But
if I'm asking you guys, I'm going to put you guys the general manager hat right now.
okay,
Would you give Bo Nix a deal? Because obviously it would not happen during the season because you have to really realize what's going on with him. And it's going to be an ongoing conversation all year. Why didn't he get this? He's beating this quarterback. He's doing better in stats in this. He's doing better in stats with that. And they're going to be like, nope, we want to make sure he finishes the season. Great. He finishes the season. But at the same time, even if he finishes the season, there has to be some really major clause, like some Lloyd's of London insurance policies that says, all right, if we're going to give you $100 million over the next 2 years, all of that guaranteed. But if you don't play, we're going to calculate it and we're going to prorate that as much as you play. Because if you can't, we're not going to get stuck into, payroll, debauchery or, and be in a situation where they were with Russell Wilson. Those Russell Wilson contracts, being in purgatory where you're stranded by the balls, you can't do shit with that anymore. Now the NFL has to be smarter and say, you know what, we're going to play you. We'll give you your money, but you have to show some love that you're ready to go.
One thing I will touch on though, you bring up Russell Wilson, but we're also talking about a potential extension with Bo Nix, right? We've already proved that we can, finesse the cap with already being kind of behind the eight ball with the NFL's biggest dead cap hit. So with Bo's contract now and as a potential extension, I feel like we'd be able to maneuver that pretty good, right? Depending on what the number is.
No.
We've had those skills, but
I speak to
Hold on,
capologists all the time. Just so you know, I speak to capologists all the time when I'm doing my show, and I know what we have left. I know what we don't have left. I know that we have a little bit of money that goes into the next season when the increase goes with the CBA. But if Bo Nix wants to hammer the Broncos on a huge deal, I mean, we could try to franchise him, and he'll be on that. Oh, I'm going to hold out bullshit.
I think it's all dependent upon what are the guarantees in the contract. What's the duration, right? Like you got to look at what the guarantees are because and then is it front loaded or is it back loaded, right? That's what you kind of got to keep an eye on as well.
Ask Jonathan Cooper what that means.
I would say a better point is you could look at Patrick Mahomes
because he has a lot of refund money coming back.
When you look at Patrick Mahomes' last two contracts, this dude signed $500 million contract.
Don't ever compare Patrick Mahomes to Bo Nix.
No, we're talking contracts. We're talking contracts.
What contract? The first one or
they
the second one or the third
because
one?
they backloaded everything, but at the same time, you're going to pay Bo Nix. You're talking about his availability, his best ability, but he hasn't missed long term.
No,
he's missed 2 games, and
those
two
important games of his life.
It was not yet. That currently, the next season, this season, the Super Bowl will be the best game of his life. So it won't matter. But the contract doesn't matter till 2027. We can go into this full season regardless. We don't have to pay Bo Nix. We don't have to start looking at it until next season.
We don't have to.
That's when he's eligible until after the regular season ends.
We get to evaluate another full season.
You're right.
And then at that time, say he gets hurt again, then it goes into the devaluation of his contract.
Let me ask you this, Jorge. Do you think Bo Nix, a franchise quarterback, the craziest man alive, he owns half of Kansas City, is going to say, you know what? Nah, I'm going to wait till after the season till I find out what you guys think of me. Dude, it ain't happening.
He doesn't have a choice.
He does have a choice.
He doesn't. How? What's he going to sit out mid-season because he didn't get an extension? No. Bo Nix is that guy.
I hope
don't
he's
know.
not. I hope he's not that guy. I hope he's not that guy.
I don't
But
think he is
I don't know if
either.
you know his character enough, but from what I've seen and everything I've been following, because of Dak mostly, because he followed him throughout his entire college career,
Yeah.
he is not that character. He wants to be on
No.
the field and he wants to show you.
And actually,
He's the only quarterback I think in that draft class. Let's just say his draft class. He's the only quarterback that would have worked with Sean Payton
and
out of all those guys.
And we're talking about his durability, bro. Like he just had that cleanup procedure on his ankle, right?
He said he
was feeling confident about being having a little more mobility. He hasn't.
I might be even more agile.
Exactly.
And no, you know,
I think we're making the whole ankle injury more than what it really is. Because
no, it's not. It's not. Listen, it's not what it really more than it is. 1 or 2, hey, I got it. It's a little bit of a situation. 3, 4, okay, what's going on? Now, this one, okay, that's a problem.
This
that's
is
a
the
problem.
test. This is the prove it year.
Yes.
This is the stay healthy, don't get hurt at the end of the year. But also, you know what's going to change that? Sean Payton won't be calling the plays. Somebody won't be scared to use our running backs and send Bo Nix on a 14-yard
Do you
back.
guys
his freaking ankle.
Do you guys?
Like,
hold on, man? Do you guys think that Davis Webb is really going to be calling the plays on a third down over Sean Payton?
Yes.
Are you guys?
Absolutely. Because Sean Payton's not going to just give away the playbook just to anybody, to Joe Blow off the street, bro. He speaks so highly of Davis Webb, bro. The NFL
good for him. Good for him.
This guy, he's had coaching interviews. Go ahead, bro.
No,
he's had
I'll
head
say
coaching interviews.
Sean's gonna give some input, but I don't think he's gonna have the final say. He's gonna talk with Davis Webb because they have this relationship as coaching partners.
Hey, Dak, keep telling yourself that, man. It's not gonna happen. When it comes to crunch time, if the Broncos are 3-0 after the first 3 games, and it comes down to like, hey, guess what? We have a 3rd and 6. Should we punt? Should we take a knee?
Or are we
going to
take
an extra point?
You know how we're going to do it?
That's not Davis Webb's.
Hold on. You know what the telling factor will be, and this is the only reason we're going to know. We'll get to see it. How much time is on the clock when Bo Nix gets to play? Because if there's 10 seconds when he gets to play, Sean was involved. But if there's 20 seconds, Davis Webb made the call because Davis Webb is going to give Bo Nix this year time to process a defense before he gets onto the field. He doesn't have to just run in and snap it. How many times last year was Bo Nix like this?
Get the fucking play.
Give me the fucking play. Give me the fucking play. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. Like, bro, you need big Manning to get the line with 24 seconds every time. And he's like, Omaha 6 times. Apple. Check. And none of it means shit, but he read the defense because he had time to take it in. Bo Nix is going to do that this season.
All right, can I throw some sprinkles on this conversation real quick?
Okay.
Number 68, Cortland Sutton, highest position ever of all time on the NFL. Like you said, Dakota, voted by the players, right? By the players. And then number 73, Zach Allen. Obviously, we need 2 more guys that are already on this list, maybe 3 guys. We're going to get Quick Myers 4, and then we're going to get Nick Bonito 5, and then Patrick Surtain's going to make it top 5. All right, so let's just round it out.
We talked about potentially being 6 players, right?
Bowles is going to be on this list.
Bowles will be on this list, dude. Especially after the season he had
last year. 2 linemen
year
that are left to be on this list.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Listen, I'm not just. Yes, maybe. Yes. He might be a surprise like 18 or 19. I'm like, whoa, where did he come from?
Whoa, yeah.
And you know what that means to his agent? Contrast, increase, or separation. You know, I mean, here's the thing. You guys know your stuff, right? Listen, we all have to agree to disagree that the Broncos are a great team. 14-3 was no fluke. Last year was great. It was a good team. Yes. Do we miss a couple things? Have I heard criticism about bringing back Jarrett Stidham? You're like, yeah. Why would you bring that dude back? He scares nobody. You know,
Marcus Mariota from
he scares us. Well, that's the only person he scares.
I know, and that's what sucks. Broncos bros. It sucks that we have to. If that's our backup quarterback, And
Terrifying.
he
Curtains. But let me tell you this, Alex. If for any other team, bro, for the majority of the NFL, it's curtains if your starter goes down, bro. Like I
That's
honestly
everybody.
believe that.
That's everybody. It's everybody. It's
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah.
And even the starting
Unless you got
quarterback.
Brock Osweiler.
Although if we did have a Marcus Mariota as our backup, we'd be a little better off.
See, that'd be like
Okay.
his. That would be his
Stop the
15th.
Oregon talk.
I've seen him on like HBO. I've seen Marcus Mariota on HBO. What's that? What's it? What's that show? What's that show they call it?
Uh,
Come on, guys, help me out.
uh,
What show, man?
Trying to blink.
You know,
it's the QB show.
well, no, it's that's the QB show. Yeah, the QB show's on that one on Netflix. But he's also HBO does a show every year on training camp.
Hard Knocks.
Hard
Hard
Knocks.
Knocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Marcus Mariota like in 8 teams, man. And I'm only and I'm only
at one point.
hey, and I'm only 10.
Yeah, potentially.
No, man.
No,
listen, guys,
it'll
listen.
be interesting to see how the season plays out. I'm confident in what's going to happen this season, and I'm confident that Bo Nix is going to continue to just prove everybody wrong. And it's great for us because he loves being the underdogs, right? The overdogs, because we're going to continue to surprise everybody. On that note, I'm going to get into some comments because we got quite a few here, and then we'll start rolling into some more discussions.
Yes.
We got Cody in the house. He said, "Let's go, boys." Cody, I want to appreciate you for being here and apologize because I have to turn on my X notifications. I didn't see your message about your 24-hour. I think I don't know if you joined him for that or not.
I did.
Yeah. He said you were joining, but I read your message today finally, and I'll have to respond to you. So apologies. I'll turn on my freaking notifications so I can join you for some great talk on your Still Up Sports podcast, man. Doing a 24-hour show is crazy. It's awesome, man. Props to you. We got Shy Hype Man Vargas in the house. Had him on last week, and it was a blast, man. Shy was having a good time. He was killing it. We love our hype man. He's getting ready for his Get Shipe segments, coming up in 7 more Sundays. He said 1 hour left on my 24-hour show, and I'm spending it watching the bros. Hey, appreciate you, my brother.
Much love.
Tell everyone like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, boys. They chatting in the chat. We got Dante from freaking Crew Talk Sports, man. We did a mock draft with them on their live.
Fun, huh?
It was awesome, man. They did the full 12 live mock draft. Besides Biella, she was an auto drafter, which is okay. That's okay. 1 out of 12 ain't too bad.
No, it was
he
fun.
said, "Bgt Broncos Got Talent, man. We're gonna get into some great topics tonight. Everybody, tell your people to tune in so we can get all the comments in here. Best
like,
song
share,
in the
subscribe.
game. Yeah, Tim, take notes. Remember, best song in the game. You got number 2 though. just talking smack. No, I think everybody got some good intro songs on here. Shout out Johnny for helping us out with that. We got Shy said, "Hey, Doug and George." Oh, Cody giving Alex some love. He said, "Great guest. Always getting the best of the best, man. We do what we can. We do what we can.
Appreciate
Get great content out to you guys. We're in the dead of July, 101 degrees today in the city, brother, and no football news. Life's miserable. Life's miserable.
Come on, do something.
We're gonna give
Like
you Broncos and content. That's what we're here for. Your favorite part of Monday.
You know what I love about this show more than anything? I'm looking at the comments now. I'm logged in. What's up, Georgia Bros? Tim. Listen, guys. I think it was great. Cody, he's better.
Cody
than all
said
of them.
he's better than all of them. He's referring to you, Alex. So
yeah, man. I mean, no, you guys. Listen. We all try to do something we do in life, and if you're good at something, do it. If you're not good at it, don't do it. But here's my thing. If you want to comment on some shit, these guys are the program to do it. I've been doing this for 14 years, and I think it's important that The listeners and the media here in Colorado understand these guys are for real. They're not going anywhere. They have tons of shows, but that's how you have to get out. You have to get out there and do your programming and have your Monday through Friday shows. But I enjoy the hell out of coming on this program because if
Yeah,
there's educated conversation about it, which is more important than anything, guys. And I appreciate that, guys.
appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Alex. Of course,
Yeah.
man. We enjoy being able to just talk sports. It's what we love, especially
Passionate
football.
about our
Yeah, I
team.
love all sports, but
We do.
we are the Broncos bros. We do really dive into the Broncos, especially during the season and off season. So it's a pleasure to just be able to talk intelligently with other people like yourself, man. So
Yeah,
much love. We
and
got
it's
Tim
good.
Dog in the house. He said, "Thanks, George, my brother. Appreciate
Yeah.
you." He said, "What's up, Alex and bros?
What's up?
What's up, man?" Cody in here
Look,
said, "Tim the
guys.
goat." He took it back from Dak.
I
We got beef now.
Everything has to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Era, he's Oprah. Why
Bad
are you
mother-
talking them things? He said, "Have to believe, man. How do you believe?" Of
So
course
I'm
we
gonna
do.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask a question, guys. I'm gonna ask a
Okay.
question.
Let me get these
Right.
last few comments in real quick. I got my
Yeah,
nieces
yeah.
going through left. Got my nieces in the house.
Yeah.
Yaya saying hi, George. Thank you for tuning in. Say hi. Do the event Broncos, bro. And Boo Boo in the house saying hi. And of course, Jay the Dream Weaver
What it
himself
do, bro, bros?
for Tuesdays on Nothing Rhymes with the Mile High Viking, his cousin Johnny.
Yep.
Appreciate you showing up in the chat, my brother. Jay's awesome people, man. Jay's awesome people. Keep the
Yep.
comments coming in. We'll get to them as we roll through. But what was your question, Alex?
Not a question, it's a statement. If I ask a question, I want response. When I make a statement, I want responses.
Okay.
It's July 20th, guys.
Yeah.
It's football season. Training camp starts in what, 5-6 days, which I'll be down there. All right. Why
Yeah.
are we worried about so many things that we cannot control? The narrative is what's going to be happening. It's funny when you go to these training camps, all right, and I've been like 14 now, is everybody has the same cell phone coverage, their iPhones or Androids, and they're all sitting there in the corner. And every time a player or Bo Nix to Sutton, 10 yards, he looks great. He looks great. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He looks like he's a Hall of Famer. J.K. Dobbins just busted through him for 50 yards. Well, guess what? There's no defense. But he looks good. He looks strong. So all I'm saying, guys, is like, let's pump the brakes a little bit, man. Let's just relax and enjoy the offseason. Let's enjoy what is happening right now. And let's enjoy these podcasts and these shows that provide us this kind of content that you're going to have all year long. You don't think that these guys are going to be on Monday after that Sunday night Kansas City game having a show for Broncos, bro? I can only imagine what that debacle of craziness of the fandom
Watch
that's
along,
going to come
baby.
out. Yeah, and hopefully I get like 2 minutes, right? And I'm on the I'm in the corner. I'll be like, guys, you guys called it. All I'm
Yeah.
saying, guys, and all Broncos country, let's just relax. Let's not stress ourselves so much. It is a beautiful time to be alive. Enjoy your families during the off season, because guess what? Once the season starts, sorry, babe. Babe, what are you doing? I'm gonna go to the grocery store so I can go get some beers for the boys that are coming to the house, and then we're gonna have some beer.
Don't make plans on Sunday.
Yeah,
Don't make plans on Sunday for about 8 months.
or Thursday night football.
Thursday.
Or
Wednesday.
Friday night football.
Wednesday. Openers on a Wednesday night this year.
Saturday night
Wednesday.
football, college football, Sunday morning early football, Sunday evening football, afternoon football, Monday night football. NFL is going to be dominating your life. So, guys, just take advantage there and just relax. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. And Tim will even agree with me. So
Take it
much,
lightly, bro.
yeah. Tread lightly. Everything's going to be fine. I'm not worried about who's the second backup on the running backs for the Broncos, whether it's J.K. Dobbins or our new running back. Who was he from?
Coleman from Washington.
Yeah, that dude looks like a monster. Let's talk about him. He's a big dude. He's is he a day-to-day back, you think, George?
I think coming down the line, he can be a 3-down back.
Yeah.
I do like his talent level in all aspects. He runs great. He runs really hard. I won't say he runs really hard between the tackles. He does bounce off a lot of tackles. But that's all college tape, right? I need to see it in the NFL. You're going against the men now. You're playing against boys
Everyone's
anymore.
athletic in
You're
the
playing against
NFL.
grown-ass men.
Yeah.
I need to see it, right? And his pass protection across his collegiate career has been bar none the best.
Sean
Of the
Payton
best.
guy and pass pro.
Looked
Yeah.
amazing. Looked
Yeah.
amazing.
Put Sonny Styles on his ass.
Spectacular in college as a pass blocker, just putting people on their butts. And he can catch the ball out of the backfield very well.
I love his drive.
I think he needs some work on his in open space moves. I think he's more of a I'll take the contact and try to break the tackle guy. I don't see him juke too often or spin move or super shifty. And that's where RJ Harvey kind of comes in because he's way more shifty. But at Coleman, as the topic was
He has
on,
some burst to him,
I
but
think
he's not
that
explosive.
he was drafted to give us the potential to keep J.K. Dobbins healthy for the season.
Yeah.
Because we can rotate him in a spot where maybe you don't want RJ Harvey taking a 3rd and 1 carry and you give it to Coleman to see what he got, right? Give it to Coleman up the middle, see what he got. You know, if we had Coleman last year, that 4th and 1, we might not fake the handoff. We might hand it off.
Yeah.
Right? If you have JK, you're probably handing it off no matter what. But if you have Coleman, and we're talking that's a full season of work where he's had acclimation.
Got the work in, he's understanding
so the potential for him to do it, yes. Not this season, but we did draft finally, I think, for one of the first times, back-to-back year running backs to solidify our depth for the future. We got a 1-2 when JK goes down. Hopefully, not when, if he goes down, because I don't think he'll get hurt this year. It's the anomaly because he's been hurt every season he's played. But with the help, with a 3-back rotation, keeping him healthy, that's the best way we're going to get this running back room in the right direction.
Absolutely. Good breakdown there, Montoya. Good breakdown. So I want to ask you guys, since we're talking about players, let's get into some of our X factors for the Denver Broncos in a potential Super Bowl. Well, we are in a Super Bowl window, but these guys are going to have an impact as to whether or not we reach the pinnacle. I mean, reach the mountaintop and hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy.
This doesn't have to be the final list.
It doesn't.
Can tell
But these are just some names.
whoever you think is going to be an X factor. These are just some starter names that we both agreed that should be on the list.
Yeah. So, Alex, looking at this list, do you agree with this list? Is there someone that you would like to replace on this list, or do you like it as is? Kind of give me your thoughts about it. And
You know
we'll
what,
get
guys?
into
I think you guys did a good job. X Factors training camp darlings. I mean, obviously J.K. Dobbins. We know his history. Jamil McMillan. I think the guy's he might get one of those home run home down discount deals where Derek Wolf and Chris Harris got their deals because they're like, hey, you know what? If you sign right now, we'll give you 30. And if you get hurt again tomorrow, you get nothing. I'm like, okay, I'll sign. Jalen Waddle was a guy that the Broncos not drafted, but traded for. But I would have rather had him than what was it, our 30th pick? I mean,
absolutely.
Look at what happened last year with Barron from Texas. Where is he at? Yeah. His face is on a milk carton right now in Denver. All right, then you got Malcolm Roach.
Monster.
Another guy that I hate to lose that we keep developing these big, defensive linemen. But you know what? Good for him. He's on a contract here. So I think you guys have a great list. I think it's a great list, guys, that you guys come up with about who. I mean, besides Jalen Waddle as a no-brainer. Other than that, J. Maxson we get resigned. J.K. Dobbins,
Malcolm Roach. We did ended up extending Malcolm Roach.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we did give him an extension, and I think we put him on this list mostly for the departure of JFM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot more snaps that need to be accounted for, and
But he's not as dominant as JFM though. You know that, guys.
Right.
not as explosive, but can definitely
JFM
create a lot of pressure.
reminds me of what's his name on the Super Bowl 50 team, defensive tackle number
Malik Jackson.
97. No, number
Malik?
97. Yeah, Malik Jackson. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he could have got a hometown discount, and he decided to go out to the Jaguars and got paid $100 million. Good for him. So I like the list. I really do. I think it's a very well thought through list. Besides Jay Waddle, I mean Jay Waddle, he's going to be on the team regardless for the next 3 years, and he's still under contract under the
Right.
Yeah.
Jaguars. So that's what's even better. So, but J Mac might get these guys if he continues to do what he does. He might get him for 150, 200 mil, whatever. Dobbins, sorry, this might be his last couple seasons.
Yeah, I think we expect it to be his last couple
Based off how
seasons.
the
He's a vet,
contract
but
structured as well.
he has 2 years left. No, I'm pretty
Right,
sure
but
it's
but the guaranteed, it's front loaded like with the guaranteed money. So
Oh,
essentially
right,
it's
right.
after 1 year.
and he's on this list because of the trajectory he was on.
Right.
There's no doubt about it that he would have been a 1,200-yard back, maybe 1,300-yard back.
Yeah.
That's over 1,000. I mean, that would have been like 12th overall in the league at that point, right? But he was top 5 at the time that he went down. He finished at 5 for yards the moment he went down. Just say he continued the pace he was on.
He was leading the NFL at the time.
Yeah.
He was in the top 5. He wasn't leading. I think he was 5
He was
overall.
top 5 rusher.
But
he was averaging like
he's on the list because as a veteran, he is going to have to be the guy that shows these draft picks how to play the game the right way, regardless of injuries, right? Like when he's playing, he is a factor, and he has very good potential to give you a good game. Like he had the first
dude. I remember him at Ohio State, dude.
Yeah,
monster.
Just
Tim's gonna be screaming right now.
I was like, whoa! I'm like, this dude is. Who is this? He was like a little Rocky. He was like a Ray Rice times 50.
Yeah.
And he just plowed through people. And I think he was a first round pick with the Rams or the Chargers. And then he got sent over here. He's got a motor in him, but at the same time, that motor will tire out. And that's why you can't, like, when they're talking about the guy Scadaboo from New York, oh yeah, and this and that, and like, dude, the way he plays football, like
he's got 2 years left.
If that,
yeah.
That's why, like, Christian McCaffrey, one of my good buddies, Christian McCaffrey's like, at least he can maneuver and he can dance around tackles. This guy just either goes straight through you or he's going to get plowed. And you saw what happened last year, and he got plowed. So, I like the kid, I like his attitude, but you can't, those kind of running backs don't really have, no running backs really have longevity in the NFL. Yeah. So
do you have any guys that you would like to add to the list as a honorable mention, or somebody that you have your eyes on who could be an X factor for the Broncos in this upcoming season?
Are you talking about offensive lineman, defensive lineman?
Any player who's going to matter? Who's going to be an X factor? Who's going to make those monumental plays?
I think. Well, I'm talking about. Well, no. Okay, so now when you talk about X factors, you're talking about playmakers. When you talk about camp cuts, I can give you my whole list of camp cuts. Like Ben Powers, he's gone. We have replacements, and he has like $15 million on the books that they're going to get rid of.
We would save 10 if we cut him.
Yeah.
Which is a good number, but he's not getting cut.
I get it, but there's a couple guys, young guys, that get paid $4 or $5 million each that can make up that salary. It's all about using your capacity.
Sliding in at that left guard spot. Paltrow slided. If this is the scenario, right? If they put Paltrow left guard and then have the sledgehammer, who's the guy we just drafted, Cage Casey, right? Being versatile.
You don't know if he's going to be a starter. He's a rookie.
No, he's saying Paltrow. Alex
Polcheski.
Polcheski.
Yeah.
He's our backup left guard right now, so he would replace Ben Powers on the immediate.
Right.
And he was actually drafted today in the all-time second. The ESPN, I believe, did a
remark or what?
They said they drafted a backup team of starters. Who's your all-time backup team of starters right now? Current, not all-time, but draft a starting team with nothing but backups, and Palcho was their left guard.
Wow.
So they have him over every backup left guard in the NFL right now. So there is some praise for Palcho coming.
Absolutely.
It's possible, but you never know what happened. You never know what happened.
Guys, again, I'm going to repeat. It's so early to start speculating. And I think your list is amazing. I really believe your list is well thought of and researched because I think those are the guys that are going to be X factors. Obviously, you don't want to put the obvious Quentin Miners,
Yeah.
This is a team. Jaden Waller maybe not have been there because he was a high selection in a big free agent position, but like Roach, J Mac, J Dobbins, perfect. I think
the reason Waddle had to get added is because he has a chance to make our offense explosive again.
Does he remind you of Emmanuel Sanders?
I could see some comparisons. I think he's a little better than Emmanuel.
I feel like he's more explosive, right? Than Emmanuel.
He's smaller.
No, he's bigger than Emmanuel.
Is
Emmanuel, yeah, Emmanuel was a lot, not a lot, but he's definitely smaller than him. But I would say his ability to run medium routes I would give him the edge over Sanders, because Sanders would come across the middle underneath and he'll burn you over the top. But we didn't get a lot of 15-yard digs from Sanders, and that's where Waddle's going to give you 15-yard digs. He's going to give you these crossing over routes for 18 yards running towards the sideline. He's going to give you a lot more versatility on the offense.
Is he faster than anybody?
Yeah, he's faster than our entire receiving core. Besides Mims, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe Troy. Troy's a burner.
But for sure, in and out of his breaks, he's super clean with it, right?
Such a better route runner than any receiver we've had since the Mariners.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's crispy. Yeah. He's crispy. Even when Tyreek came to Miami, because Jalen was already there, he had 1,000-yard seasons before Tyreek came, and he continued to have 1,000-yard seasons even with Tyreek hogging up the targets and getting those deep balls, because he's versatile in space. He could beat you in any way. He could run every route on the route tree, and he is extremely quick. He can run away from you if you make a mistake. So I'm excited. That's why I think he got added to the list, because our offense has been so lackluster, right? Sure, we had the 33 points in the fourth quarter. We don't want to win like that. I want to get off. I want to score.
Be aggressive from the get-go.
In the first quarter. Why don't we score 18 in the first quarter and then score a couple touchdowns to close it out?
Yeah.
Like, let's pull the top off.
Let me give you guys some training camp battles that you guys just. I'm going to be spitballing this stuff, all right? So you guys can just go ahead and say whatever you want, all right?
Okay.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Jarrett Stidham versus Sam Ehlinger, backup. Who wins that one? Who's the backup in the Broncos?
Jarrett Stidham.
Why?
I want. Go ahead.
What did he? Hold on. Who answered that?
I'm not a fan of Jarrett Stidham. Like,
who answered that question? Was that you, George?
Me.
No,
so Jarrett Stidham will probably be because this dude knows probably the offense more than Ehlinger, right? Because he's been in the system. And Sean Payton loves this guy, right? Like, obviously they gave him a good amount of money when he hit.
They all went to Cabo like a week ago and did body shots off their wives.
There you go. There you go.
How do I know this shit? Don't ask me.
You want your homies as a backup. You're gonna take care of your own, right?
Hey man, I'm just asking. All right, go ahead, Dakota.
So, anyways, yeah, I just feel like
who starts right now? AFC Championship right now.
Over Sam Ehlinger? Jarrett Stidham, yeah.
Jorge, Sam Ehlinger or Jarrett Stidham?
I want Sam Ehlinger to take the job from
Me
Stidham.
too. Me too.
I'm taking
That would be nice.
Ellinger. He has had a
Coda?
year in the system, and so he knows the offense. And he's younger, and he's more explosive. Obviously, I hate him because horns down. Texas sucks forever, but he can be a good quarterback, and if he knows the system well, he has a better arm, and I think he's more willing to make the throws under pressure. Where we saw Stidham blow the game for us because he chucked up a duck to Mims that had no business being thrown. You either take the sack or you make the throw on time, and I think Ellinger would give us a better chance to do that.
If Bo Nix goes down to the AFC Championship, or week 1, how about that?
Or I'm just in general. I want Ellinger listed
if we go
I want him on the two
injury. Matt Ryan's on this team. Anyways, all right. Question number 2. Ready? Training camp battles. Lil Jordan Humphrey versus Hakeem Butler.
I like it. That's an interesting
That's a
one.
good one.
That's an interesting one. I'll answer first.
They both got size to them. I think Lil Jordan Humphrey has a leg up on Hakeem Butler, right?
Lil Humphrey has been cut and brought on the team many multiple times. He comes on. Good. I'm not trying to interrupt your answer.
How many? I have no control about.
Go ahead.
I have no control over how many times homie's been cut, but obviously Sean Payton sees value in him, right? And his ability to be blocking in terms of what they need on the edges when it comes to the running game. He does have an impact in the run game in that aspect. And he's had shown some yak after. I mean, there were some games where he had yak ability versus our other wide receivers where you weren't seeing a lot of that, right? But I'm kind of curious to see Hakeem Butler. I would be excited about that. That's intriguing because homeboy is very explosive. I feel like versus your little Jordan Humphrey. But because I feel like Little Jordan already has the run up on knowing the playbook or whatever, Sean Payton might just roll with his dude. He likes his guys. He likes to know that he's calm. But if it were me, I would roll with Butler. Always go for the upside. But it's not me.
Yeah.
It's Sean Payton we're talking about here.
And you're not wrong. I'll kind of just tally right off of that is Sean Payton loves Lil Jordan Humphrey. He can't get enough of him.
We know that. Yeah.
Get enough of it. It doesn't matter where he's at. Yeah. He's going to bring him on as the 5th, 6th, 7th receiver. Not even pray. He's going to be on the team somehow.
He could be on the Vegas Strip just hanging out, man. And hey, Jordan, what are you doing? You want to come over and play for the Broncos? He's like,
yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. He's got his contact. But I think Hakeem Butler will impress enough to make Sean slight in the opposite way.
Oh,
because he is the back-to-back UFL Player of the Year, right? He has shown some things of growth, and now he's getting an opportunity to play in the NFL. You know, again, he's getting his next opportunity. You don't get a lot of second chances in this league,
or fourth,
right? Little Jordan does, but this is Hakeem Butler's first
He's not
time.
little too. That's a big motherfucker, man. I saw him.
They're both pretty solid, and I'd say
I think you know when they call someone little, it's because they're big.
It's because they're massive.
When they call someone fat, it's because they're little.
Go ahead. Exactly.
You know I'm right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This is
it'll be fun to see, but I think Butler's going to impress, and I think he's got a chip on his shoulder to say that he feels like he belongs in the league
for the 5th time.
Butler.
No, little Jordan Humphrey.
No, I got Butler. Taking.
You got Butler?
Okay.
Remember, guys. It's July 20th. All right, you ready?
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
This is the biggest camp battle of all time. All right, you ready for it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Jorge. You're gonna answer this one first because honestly, it might be a coin toss. Secondary ball carry behind JK. All right. Think about what I just said. JK's starting. He's back. His knee's good. Carlos Damas y Caballeros. How does he say? What does he say when he talks Spanish? He speaks Spanish. All right, ready? RJ Harvey versus Jonah Coleman as a secondary ball carrier and pass protector for the Denver Broncos. Go ahead, George.
I'm rolling with RJ Harvey. I believe in RJ Harvey. I think he is a back that everybody undervalues and underappreciates. He's a back that showed tremendous growth in the ability to pick up pass blocking. He put Matt Milano straight on his ass in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a guy that can't pass protect. He put one of the top 15, 10 linebackers in the league on his ass.
Where was he at the AFC Championship game?
That's the AFC Championship. That was the divisional. That was the divisional. That was the divisional. But
no, AFC Championship game. Where was he at?
Oh, we had Jared Stidham.
No.
So
running
offense was non-existent. Yeah, but we didn't use them because
JK wasn't there.
They were gone.
And neither was RJ. Well, RJ was there, just trying to.
And I'll give RJ the benefit of the doubt. He got tossed into the fire. He didn't come from UCF. Doesn't run that system. You think UCF runs pro offense? No.
Yes, I do.
No, they don't run a pro offense. They don't run down the tackles. They run him outside the tackles and in the flats for a pass catching ability. Now, he did run through the tackles on numerous occasions, but when he got the starting role after JK went down, every week he continued to improve and get better. But
he danced better than I did at the Macarena, man. 100%. Going in gap A and gap B, he was like,
his upside is his tackle breaking ability and his shiftiness, because he can get through the hole and then hit you for 30 more, 40 more yards, or take it to the house. So I do believe RJ is going to get his opportunity because he has the year in the system. And he had 12 touchdowns last year. You don't just take the ball out of a guy's hands when he had 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, you do. When he's not playing in the AFC Championship game, he means absolutely nothing to you at that point. I'm sorry. You played in the regular season.
All right.
Hold on. Let me rebuttal. Can you tell me who did anything in the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, nobody.
The defense, the freaking defense.
Exactly. So we could talk about every player on the team is a bum in the AFC Championship game.
Hey, no. What we're talking about.
The defense showed out.
Hey, Jorge, calm down.
Jorge,
calm down. Calm down. We're talking about my camp comparisons right now. So you can't get upset about. We have way more time in the future to talk about a lot of different.
Let me give the comparison rebuttal, and let me give me my take.
Jonah Coleman has never played in an AFC Championship game. Guess who has? RJ Harvey. Mic drop.
All right. Next, battery up. Am I on deck or what? What's going on here? All right.
Good.
All right. So,
is Tim Dog in the house?
I will. Let me bring on Tim. Hold on.
We can bring him on.
We got Tim.
What's up, Tim?
What up, gangsters? The Broncos bros with the final word. What is up?
It's about to get spicy, you said.
Can't hear you.
All right. So, what's up, my guy? Thank you for dropping in, Tim Dog. All right.
So come say quick, what's up?
We're going. I'm going to give my take as to who I think is going to be the second RB2 behind J.K. Dobbins. Can you hear me, Alex? No? Oh, no.
I'll text him.
Let me try to. No?
Alex, can you hear?
No, he can't hear me. Can you hear me, Alex? No?
I'll text him right now.
I'm here.
Alex can't hear me.
Oh, Tim ruined it.
Yeah.
I do all the time.
Can you hear any of us?
No.
Unbelievable.
I know.
I'll read a couple comments while we're waiting for the technical difficulties.
I can't hear you.
We can't.
Yeah, he got my text.
We got Tim Dog with the comment.
Yeah, I love that guy.
He said, JK, Ohio State, baby. Hey.
I love that guy. Tim Dog.
I told him you were screaming it back there if you heard it.
No, dude.
We got
Oh, go ahead.
This is a new one. Martin Anzaladua. I hope I said that right.
Dropping in.
Appreciate you being here, brother.
Yeah.
Much love. Thanks for the comment. Keep them coming. He said, I hope RJ grows into a 3-down back, but if he doesn't, he has an important role as a receiver and a red zone weapon. But if he can't, in Coleman, we trust.
You're right. And I was going to.
I can agree that Coleman will get his opportunities. He'll get his opportunities to roll the rock. He'll have some chances. I don't think they're going to just leave him out of it. They're going to get these guys acclimated.
He's like the Alvin Kamara of this offense, right?
Guys, don't say the word Coleman. Jay's around somewhere. He's coming.
I said that earlier.
I will give my take, though. I will give my take as to who will be the RB2, kind of in the sense in terms of what we're looking for. So, anyways, Alex was wondering who will be like the RB2 in terms of the Broncos running game. I like Georgia's made a lot of good points. I do like RJ Harvey. But I'll just make it fun and I'll add a little spice. Hold on. Let me do something real quick.
Is he back?
He's back. Can you hear us?
Got you, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, smack.
So let me give my take now. I'm going to say Jonah Coleman will get a good volume of carries, and here's why.
What is good volume? More carries than RJ? More touches, I should say?
10. He'll get 10 carries. Not touches, probably 10 carries, because he's not really – I think we're going to utilize RJ Harvey a lot in the passing game. He's going to get a lot of touches in that aspect of the game. RJ Harvey is our Alvin Kamara in this offense, okay? So J.K. Dobbins will be labeled as our Mark Ingram. But Jonah Coleman is going to look at you. Jonah Coleman is going to be our Pierre Thomas of this Denver Broncos running back room, man. This dude
I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Let's go, George.
Hey, that was the time when we did. Sean Payton was able to figure out how to use 3 running backs. He had Reggie Bush. What was he? Did he have Reggie Bush? Was it Reggie Bush, Pierre Thomas, and somebody else? Anyways, I'm just saying that Jonah Coleman gives you an opportunity to have J.K. Dobbins healthy for the back end of the season. So to do that, you feed your boy Jonah Coleman and get him ready for the NFL, handing him about 10 carries a game, keeping J.K. Dobbins fresh for our playoff Super Bowl run. And you do that with some short yardage carries, short yardage distance, maybe some red zone. Look at George's face. He's just so salty. You get him some red zone touches, a few touchdowns, get him to feel himself, So I feel like Jonah Coleman could be potentially an RB2. And then say if J.K. Dobbins happens to sustain some type of injury, you got Jonah Coleman, who has already been, what do you call it? You just got him ready for the NFL game. So I think I like Jonah Coleman as our RB2.
If this is the topic at hand, can I go next? I don't know if everyone's already went or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you know, George,
who's going to be RB2?
As you
I still have
know,
one. I still have one more.
Hold on, Alex.
Hold on, Tim. You just jumped in on our show.
But we got to finish the RB2 discussion. Yeah, Tim is going to go give his RB2 discussion based on your camp question. Go ahead.
Yeah.
My 10.
All right.
10.
Right on. So,
do I have a 10?
As you guys know, me and Jay been going a couple weeks at this, right? With the whole Coleman. If everyone, in my belief, JK, obviously number one. Never, no doubt in my mind. And if it happens, the worst of the worst, and this is what I've been hating on Bronco fans for saying so much. It's no question that JK's going to get hurt. It's just a matter of when. I don't like that. But let's just put a scenario in there. If JK gets hurt, Harvey stepped up for this team last year, and there's no way. I'm not going to say Coleman's not going to get touches and get to learn the system. But Coleman's not going to leapfrog over Harvey to take that number 2 back. Harvey will be our number 2 back week 1. and continue to do that, and let Harvey and Coleman fight it out on the field, and let the best man survive. I'm okay with that. That's what football's all about. The best man shall start or back up or however you want to look at it. We got a 3-man revolving door of running backs right now, which I believe is going to be utilized very well with Davis Webb. I will say that. I love all of them, but this Coleman bullshit coming out like he's going to be Barry Sanders in his first year when he doesn't even have a starting job.
He could be David Montgomery, though. He doesn't have to be Barry Sanders year one. He could be David Montgomery.
You're absolutely right. But I will tell you this: number 2 back,
Coleman looks
all the
like,
way.
Hold
There's
on,
no doubt in my mind.
Coleman,
There's no doubt in my mind that Harvey will be the number 2 running back. There's no doubt in my mind at all.
He put on weight. He put on weight too.
Can I talk here? No.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah. Just refer to the comment.
Coleman. I can't do that. Coleman reminds me of a young Lawrence Phillips.
Ooh.
And if you don't know, now you know. That dude is a freaking rocket ball combined with Kansas State. That little running back, number 43. What was his name?
Darren
sounds like he was not a Hall of Famer,
Yeah. Number 93. Hey, Spafford. Listen, guys.
Your take.
Coleman, guys, don't sleep on Coleman.
I'm not sleeping on Coleman. I think it's going to be great for us. I just hate to sleep on Harvey.
I would hate for you guys to have Coleman.
Everybody's ready to throw this rookie. You ready to throw this rookie into the trenches over our guy that already went with Harvey?
We did. We got out of Harvey out of Harvey in the playoff run. A rookie.
Harvey got tossed in because of injury.
Right. Yes. But still, you still had to throw him in.
Why would we do it again with another rookie when somebody already proved he could do it?
If we had Dobbins, if we had Bo Nix in the AFC Championship game, would we have gone to the Super Bowl?
Who knows?
We would have won the Super Bowl. It's not a question. Would it be
I don't know about winning the Super Bowl, but
we would have won the Super Bowl. Jackson Smith and Jake Lang got nothing on PS2. Kenneth Walker's not running all over our defense. They would have got smacked. It's the bottom line. That's the final word.
Preach.
I'll get into the comment though, Martin, for being here. He said RJ's a great receiver, but let's not forget he scored only 5 of his 12 touchdowns by the air. 7 of them were on the ground. So you're telling me he's not a good running back, but he had 7 rushing touchdowns.
No one said he wasn't a running back, a good running back.
You're saying that Coleman's instantly better than him, and he hasn't even played a snap.
Absolutely, he's younger, he's stronger.
He plays in the Big Ten, right? Does he even play in the Big Ten? It's Washington. What's their schedule look like?
He showed up.
Yeah,
he had some good
you guys
plays.
got work. He had some good plays. He needs to come and see what talent's going to be like. The first 6 weeks of our schedule.
That's like us talking about Ashton
thrown into the trenches against the first 6 weeks of our schedule. That's all I got to say. He's going to get his head torn off.
Jonah Coleman?
Dude, you don't throw him in for just to start off the bat.
Yeah.
You don't have no.
You got 2 elite running backs. JK and Harvey. When Harvey
the motherfucker's running down somebody's throat. Remember when RJ Harvey, the first play of the season? What did he do? RJ Harvey, as a rookie, what did he do?
Coleman's not that fast. Coleman's getting tackled for like 20 yards.
I know, but I'm saying.
Did you guys not do your research at Washington?
He doesn't have to have home runs, bro. Dude, he can have little dingers here and there.
If it was 3rd and 1 right now,
I am not dogging on Coleman.
Listen.
I am dogging on you guys for dogging on Harvey because you guys are wrong.
I'm not dogging on him. When did I
You're wrong about Harvey. 100%. You guys will regret it.
You're just forgetting of what he did last year.
When did we?
What he did last year for this organization was ridiculous.
Coleman falls forward consistently, but he hasn't done it in the NFL. I need to see it. Coleman also is a great tackle.
Good point to you, George. But at the end of the day,
I got to see that RJ Harvey can run between the tackles. We haven't seen that yet.
Did you not watch the last 7 games?
Not consistently, though. Look at the yards per carry, bro.
We run a zone scheme. We don't run through the fucking guards anymore. We run a zone.
We ran a gap and a zone, George.
Yeah. When we had JK. You don't just throw Harvey into something he's not acclimated to.
If it's third and second,
Imagine being an off-tackle
I'm putting Coleman in
career
before
and then getting
anybody.
thrown into A-gap runs. You need time to acclimate, and he did. He hit plenty of A-gaps. The first game of the season you're talking about was an A-gap run.
The first run was through the middle, but part of it
He
is
did hit an
the line.
A-gap. He went for like 35 yards.
Hold up their blocks as well. Like, I'll be honest.
I love it. I love it.
But
hey, here's the thing. Here's the
there
thing
are
about
question marks to be answered, ladies and gentlemen.
If you guys have, so like Jay has Coleman scoring multiple touchdowns. Here's my theory. If Coleman's going to score his first touchdown, it's going to be a breakaway for over 20 yards because there's no way you're going to trust him inside in the red zone to run that ball when you got Dobbins and Harvey that are proven, especially Harvey without Dobbins, that has proven that he can get in that end zone.
Harvey's not proven to run between the tackles, man. Don't ever say
the red zone.
Don't ever say, Tim.
That's not even what I just said.
Tim,
that's not even what I said.
He's not running through the A gap and B gap. That dude does not run.
That's not even what I said, Alex. Calm down.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tim. Good.
I just want to say I love you, Alex, on my heart, bro.
I love you too, man.
All right, but here's the thing.
Red zone.
There's no way Coleman's gonna go get a 3-yard touchdown inside.
How do you know that? You don't know that.
Well, because this is why we're talking about. How do you know what you're talking about? I can say the same thing.
Nobody
this
knows
is what I think.
Nobody knows. It's July 20th.
July
20th, man. This guy's talking craziness right now. Wait until it starts on real time, and we're gonna have to have bodyguards here.
Coleman will get some red zone touches because that's part of the reason he was drafted is to relieve us in short yardage. So I will say, and I don't know if he's going to run it in and score, but he will get his chances.
Not on the third and goal.
Let's get back on the main point.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Look here. Look what we have here. Rising Stars. This show is called Broncos Got Talent, but we also got some rising stars.
Such as RJ Harvey.
And look who's there. Look who's at one of the main rising stars. RJ Harvey. Oh my God, look at that.
You have a poll question going on, or what the hell's going on?
No. So, anyways, these are some of the rising
stars. I still have one more camp question since you're on, Tim.
Alex,
my last one. Oh, really? You guys are telling me it's July 20th. I'm over here trying to play into your little game. Now all of a sudden, Alex, you can't do that because All right, here you go, guys. Can you
I
handle
missed
it?
that one. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, you just walked in. All right, here we go. All right. Biggest training camp question, training camp darling. Marvin Mims versus Pat Bryant versus Troy Ranklin. Third option receiver. Go ahead, Timmy.
Speaking of.
Oh, Bryant. No question about it. It's are we saying who would start over who? Is that the question?
The question is Marvin Mims versus Pat Bryant versus Troy Franklin, and third option at receiver. So if Sutton's not there and Waddle's not there, who's our next guy?
I'd like to say Mims could step up into a role. I think he's definitely underrated. I know Brian has proved himself. I'll make this real quick because I know they want to get under the rising stars, but I will say this. I will go Mims. Mims definitely needs to get more involved this year. He has wide receiver talent. I knew it was coming, George. I knew it was coming. Ohio State, baby. But, yeah, there's my go, and I'll pass it off.
Okay, George, go ahead.
Boomer! Let's go, baby!
He has Mims, too.
Mims is by far our most explosive and best receiver, consistently when he's given the opportunity. Right now, I think the best receiver going into the season that should have the most opportunities now will be Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin, he led the team in targets last year.
Calm down, Dak.
He had some good games. He had some good runs, and then he kind of boarded off, and then we rotated a lot, getting Pat some work. But you added Jalen Waddle to become another burner, and take some of that away. He's going to draw more attention. So now Troy doesn't have to worry about, like, because they know he's a burner, right? Cortland's not a burner. You're not going to put the safety over top of Cortland. You're going to put the safety over top of Troy because Cortland's not a burner. Love Cortland, but he's not a burner. He's just not. He's just not. It's not his role. Troy is, and he's, like I said, just as fast, if maybe a step behind Mims. But he also is a lot taller, a lot more profound in being able to go get balls. So I think because of his usage and where we moved up to draft him and his familiarity with Bo Nix at Oregon, he's been developing. This will be his third year to actually get the ball rolling where he doesn't have to be the number 2. He gets to be a 3 behind Cortland and Jalen Waddle. And so I think because of how our system is set up, Troy Franklin's probably our best rising star to go into this season as a wide receiver.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
But they need to use Marvin more.
And then they traded for Jalen Waddle. Anyways. Anyway, I like that. I like Troy Franklin. You know, he did lead the Broncos in terms of separation created in his route running. Out of all our wide receivers, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy. It was never about him like creating separation. I think we all knew that it was about him being consistent in terms of tracking the ball and bringing it in, right? Finishing through, following through with the catch. Troy Franklin has really put in the work, man, and he's even added some more thickness to him. He's a little thicker than a Snicker, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. But I think with wide receiver 3, I think we can't just pen in and be like, oh, homeboy's going to be a wide receiver for the season, because I think it's going to be dependent upon who the opponent is. What is the scenario? What is the situation, right? Because you might need Pat Bryant, who was very consistent in terms of moving the chains on third down. It was Bo Nix's security blanket at one point. Went on the field, right? We went to him on third down. You can hang your hat on Pat Bryant. He can bring a lot to the running game as well in terms of blocking. One of the better run blockers for the Broncos in the wide receiver room in Pat Bryant. But Troy Franklin is nice. He does add that element of taking the top off the defense for sure. But I really think wide receiver 3 is going to be dependent upon scenario based, and Davis Webb will sub personnel accordingly depending on how they're matched up the defenses. So I can't really say a wide receiver 3, but I like George's breakdown of Troy Franklin. I'm just so excited.
I wish you guys had the Bill Belichick.
The bill.
Yeah, I wish. I was like trying to click it. I was like, oh, it's not on your guys' thread, but
no.
Good take, Dak.
Thank you.
But you're a hater on Mims, so you know that one.
I don't hate him. I just feel like there's just so many mouths to feed, and he's been pushed down to the.
He's gonna get traded, guys.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because he's valuable.
Yeah,
and I would trade Marvin Mims for an inside linebacker. Maybe Miami would be interested.
But you're not trading
Jordan Brooks
because he sucks. You're trading.
I didn't even reply to you when you said that shit to me.
Huh?
I didn't even reply to you when you said that.
I know you didn't. You were mad as fuck.
Don't talk nonsense.
But I would like Jordan Brooks, dude. He's a beast, bro.
Nonsense. The only guy that's got freaking playoff touchdowns for us, you want to trade him. Great.
Really?
Great.
Because Jalen Waddle isn't on our team anymore.
As bad as that sound, guys, he's an extra asset that the Broncos have, and it could be something could potentially bring more value. But I don't want to see it for like a 3rd round pick. I want instant grab it. I want someone that comes in right away to the Broncos team that can contribute, opposed to saying, oh, we just traded Mims for a 4th and a 2nd round pick. Well, how the fuck does that help us now when we're a Super Bowl contention team?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my issue with that one. He's a returner. He's a Pro Bowl returner. He's a kickoff returner. He's a big time player. And unfortunately, I hate that would happen to him. But it is what it is. It's just football. But he's stuck in a cubby hole where they're looking at it like, well, we have other players that can do what you do. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really? Do you really have that? Because I don't think they do.
It surprises me the most because Sean doesn't know how to use him. and that's a Sean type of guy.
Yep.
Which is crazy
maybe-
to me.
Same
Maybe
goes for
get-
Ingram.
I agree.
Yeah, Evan Ingram's the
Tim,
guy
I
that
agree,
would be
Tim. I agree, Tim. Yeah, I
Oh,
agree. I agree on that one.
Alex, because you're a good guy, bud. Good to see you, Alex. How you doing, bud?
Dude, I'm loving it. I love this guy. I love this platform.
let me
It's
ask you a
different than
question, Alex.
Mile High
Real quick,
Outcast. It's different.
real
Let me ask
quick.
you. Hold on, you're gonna love this, George. Alex, do you even Broncos Bros?
I love Broncos Bros.
He does.
Hey,
bro.
I'm gonna run through some of these comments real quick, and then Dag,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
you want to get out
Yo,
before
man, tell them to give me some love, man. I haven't seen any love on me. All I said was, hey,
Whatever.
there's
You
Alex.
got
love
love
you.
earlier in the show. I saw it.
You know, I'm a
Dak,
sexy
Dak's
guy.
got some closing out statements. He's got to get rolling. We don't have to end the show. We'll finish out some of our takes, but
Yeah.
Dak's got to get rolling. So,
Go ahead, brother. Pull
Sarah,
the,
you want me to roll some comments? All right.
Yeah, roll the comments.
Cody said, "Keep killing it, boys. We love
Cody.
it." He said, "Man, we appreciate Martin being here. We got the West War Room rivals showing up again. We appreciate you being here, man." He said, "RJ should be a breakout guy."
Yeah, those guys got a good TikTok.
Yeah, War Room.
Yeah,
you guys
check
got
it out,
a
dude.
good show going.
Great
But,
dudes on Twitter.
Yeah, they're awesome,
Great
man. They're
content.
awesome. Appreciate you guys being here, getting the comments in. And Martin says, unless RJ shows great improvement, he'll always be the number 2 running back, and Coleman will be number 3. If JK gets hurt, RJ will keep his role, and Coleman will take over as RB1. That's fair assessment.
Looks like you guys brought in a new fan, Martin. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate
We're
you.
excited
Appreciate
about
you
it.
being here, brother. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
He said, West War Room rivals again. Said RJ has to learn quickly how to run the ball. He was too worried about bouncing outside instead of trusting the blocking. Give him time. And I
Agreed.
thought I saw a lot of improvement at the end of the season for that. So he can come into this season with a lot more confidence is the hope. It's July 20th.
Hope.
What did I miss here on this July? Tell me
Oh,
later.
he said Joanne Coleman. That's what I'm going to start calling him until he does
Oh
something.
my God! You better not. You better not.
Send that clip. That.
I'm going to
Send it to
screenshot
Jay
it to
right
Jake.
now.
Yeah, Joanne. Joanne Coleman is a beast. I think he'll be number 1 running back. Well, we'll see. And until he does something, his name is Joanne Coleman.
There you go.
I want to see him take a snap. Rivals that it should be Mims. Sean needs to use them better. Love Bryant though. And hey, I can't disagree.
He agrees with me.
Yeah, can't disagree.
Yeah.
Mims is you sleep. We're losing the talent, and he could have been doing great things for us. We're just not using him right. If Coach wanted Mims to be more anything than he was, he's had 3 years to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the coach don't want to. We don't have the right coach for him.
Yeah, you gotta let him be him.
I like this though. Trade him or risk KC, Buffalo, or another contender snagging him in free agency. You guarantee somebody's gonna snag him. Yeah. He's a hot commodity, dude.
He would be.
He would instantly improve a team's wide receiver room. Instantly.
See that trend I just started, guys, with that little Mims conversation, little pick. Listen, it's right, man. Mims should be a team player. This should be on this roster. But they can't find a way to sign him. Because what is he? What does he do, really, besides returner?
Yeah.
Wide receiver, a wingman guy, whatever. At the end of the day, he's a guy who wants to go to a championship team, like the Rams. Can you imagine Mims on the Rams? Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, that guy would just, I mean, he's just not the fit that fits this piece here in Colorado now.
He is, if you utilize him.
So, well, Alex, I better fly, bro. I got something that I got to take care of. But the show's not over, ladies and gentlemen. George is gonna shut it down afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna log out of here too, guys. 'Cause I have a couple of things I got to get done. Hey, listen, guys. Tim Borrego, Jorge Montoya, Dakota, everybody that's been on the program. I appreciate you guys for the platform.
I appreciate you.
And I love it. It's kind of a weird thing we're talking about football on July 20th, but it's all good.
July 20th.
We're preparing for training camp because we don't go on until next Monday. And by
I
then
know,
there's
you guys get your rising stars and your camp darlings already without camp starting yet. It's okay, man. We'll dive into it. I'll be down at camp.
It's
If you
called
guys-
it's called predictions.
you're
It's
gonna
called
get my
prediction.
camp stars.
I'll
Because this
be
is just rising stars. You're not getting my camp stars.
listen,
Yeah.
listen,
George,
guys. Listen.
George, are we gonna go solo 1-on-1?
Oh, listen, I can do I might be able to do. I might be able to do a couple segments while I'm at camp this weekend, and we can do an interview pre-recorded. If you guys want to do that, we can add it to the show. We'll talk about it, man. Listen, guys, I really appreciate it. I think you guys have a great thing. Mile High Viking, Orange and Blue Network, Mile High Outcast, Jorge Montoya, Dakota. You guys, you know what? You guys make me. I know that you guys mean well. It's just we have so much to talk about, fellas, and I think you guys do a great job. And from the bottom of my heart, man, whatever I can do to help you guys, get you guys on my show and get you guys going. And I think it's awesome. Tim, you already know my love for you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My brother over there, man.
And your brother Georgie. I'll call him Georgie today. I don't even want to call him Georgie, but
I like how you and George go back and forth. You know,
Mile High Viking and everybody, man. Listen, guys, I think what you guys are doing is great. It is Monday night. I'm getting ready to bounce off here for a minute, but I just want to tell you guys, I have nothing but love and respect for what you guys are doing. I think it's really groundbreaking, and I think you guys are onto something. We just got to figure out and tweak a couple things out, and once we get it, and you're already on it. You're already on it. Just don't be doing Camp Darlings on July 20th. We're going to get there. All right, guys? I have nothing.
You brought up the camp darlings.
Yeah, we did it.
We're talking about the team.
Did I bring up the Camp Darlings?
Yeah, you brought up the
You
camp
don't even
darlings.
realize
But
what
we're
you're talking
talking
about
about
sometimes,
artwork,
Alex.
so we had topics. We'll
Right,
get
so
into camp here next week.
I was just
Alex-
I was all
excited.
excited about all your imaging, man. Your imaging is intimidating, man. Like rising stars, who got snubbed, who didn't get snubbed. I love all that shit.
It creates
Much love to you, Alex, bro.
good
Thank you, dude.
thoughts and banter. All love, though. Appreciate you being on.
Seriously,
Alex.
man.
It's always
Appreciate you
a pleasure.
guys. Seriously, man. Anyways, yeah, I'm out. Bouncing
Good night,
off.
bro. Have a good
All
one.
right.
Hey,
You
much
too.
love. We'll catch up with you.
All right,
My
bro.
brother
I gotta
back.
dip out too. Much love to you guys. Finish off. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the Rising Stars, but Mile High salute
Yeah,
to you guys.
let's
Thank
get
you,
through
ladies
this.
and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment and on who's your X Factor. Let us know who your Rising Stars are. Do you agree with what we have? So on and so forth. Mile High salute to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good night. Until next Monday, we'll be here.
Hey, Dak, before you leave, I will say these are some sick ass graphics, bro. Good job.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Much love.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
good one, y'all. Later.
Love you, bro. We'll
Love
see
you
you.
too. Later.
And then there was two.
Well.
And then there was two.
Well. Who do we have here?
I wasn't even gonna hop on, but I saw madness. I was like, I gotta be part of the
Did
madness.
you see the chaos that was ensuing? Oh, he's back. What happened?
I fucking swear, dude.
It took the graphics when you left. Hey,
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna load them up for you guys. Sorry.
all right, I'll let you do that in privacy. Oh
So-
shoot! But
Hey, I know I'm late to the game here, but man, you looks like you guys got some good comments. You mind if I read a couple?
yeah, read up a couple.
All right. I think we left. Okay.
Yeah, we left right there.
So West Room Rivals, big fan. I follow you on TikTok. Hopefully, you guys can check out the Mile High Outcast on the same network, Orange and Blue. On Thursday, they're doing good things. But he says trade him or risk KC, Buffalo, or another contender snagging him in free agency. Agreed. I believe in that very, very much. And you got a new fan up in here, which we always like the new ones up in here. You know, this is my brother's shows, the Broncos Bros Hidden Deck. But it says Cody C88 NO, you're the man.
Cody.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it still up? Is that? Yep,
Yeah,
still up.
still in sports. Yeah, he's tagging
Yeah,
her.
Cody's the man.
Boy,
Cody's the man, man. He was on the
they're
Broncos Bros
still
last
up.
Monday.
Yeah, he finished his last hour of the show watching. He
I
was on
saw the
24
comment on
hours.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get home from work till like it was like 7:10, and I was like trying to put the TV on and then put my phone on for the YouTube and then make a frozen pizza for the girls. So I was like, but yeah, I saw that. He goes, spending my last hour. What? Just stay, like I said, Cody's killing it, man. Cody,
Appreciate.
nothing
Oh,
but love.
dude, I feel so bad because he messaged me on X, but my notifications aren't on for whatever reason, and I missed it because he invited me to try to join over the last 24 hours.
I got to get better. I got to get better on X because the only reason I have X is because of fantasy last year, and I don't ever use it besides our fantasy talk.
Hey man, last thing I'm thinking about is an X.
And then look, you got Mark coming in. Alex has nothing but love for you guys, but your takes, that's another thing. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alex is great. I love that guy. He's one of my great friends. Him and George are starting to get to know each other very well, man. They banter very well with each other. And I've been doing it with George my whole life, so I know what it is. I know what it's like to go up against George and have a fist fight. Not technically, but you know what I'm talking about, George. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate you joining, my brother.
All day.
We don't have to go on too more craziness here, but I do want to get some of your opinions on some of these players on the board that we haven't talked about. Or do you want to add somebody that you're thinking about who should maybe be on this list of a rising star?
I don't know what's going on with my screen, so let me blow it up. I'm not going to be able to see anything else but this and you. Okay, so where do you want me to go? Just anywhere? Rising stars.
So we already talked about the receiving room, right?
Okay.
You can give more takes on the receiving room if you want, but you said Mims, right? Mims is your guy who should be the rising star out of these guys, who should be getting the most opportunities.
I believe he should have been a rising star last year. I mean, if you want me to be honest.
Since he got drafted, why did we draft him? Why'd you draft him to be a returner when he's been a good receiver? You can't say because
I don't mind him as a kick returner, dude. Like still as a slot
he's
receiver.
Great. I love him as a kick returner, but why not run him?
I don't understand why Mims is so underrated. Can you talk to me about that, George? Like why even and this includes Broncos country. And this is what pisses me off. This is our teammate. And people are talking about, when JK goes down, like, where's the positive energy? I heard Alex say that earlier. Oh, you guys got to keep up. But then, then it's like a little comment. I am not wishing for anyone to get hurt, and I'm not wishing for anyone to get traded. Our squad right now is solid. If you're going to get something, if you're going to get something for Mims, it's because, like you said, Mims is valuable. So if you're going to trade him, it's better be a damn good trade and make it worth it. I'll give it back to you, George. I'm sorry. I just like Mims. I know you do too, bro.
Yeah. I love you talking to the right guy. You already know I'm all about Mims. I watched him through his college career, obviously, in Oklahoma. And consistently a baller, consistently a burner, great hands, first of all. Doesn't drop a lot of passes, and still can go. He has 3 or 4 of our best plays that Bo Nix.
The one against Cleveland, remember that one?
The one against Cleveland, the 2 against Cincy.
Yep.
He had the 2 against Cincinnati in that game that we lost. And then last year he had the one in the end zone against the Bills, the burner route where they said he burned PS2. He burned the best cornerback in the league in practice on that route. So they're like, oh, we should run it. Why aren't you using him? It baffles me. So I get mad about it. But
no, me and you are on the same. Me and you are on the same level about that, dude. Because there's I love my Broncos country. I love everyone that's tuned in right now. I love everyone that tunes in to my show on Thursdays. Everyone has their own opinion. I get that. What I don't get is why there's so many Bronco fans that are against Mims being on the team, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You know how many more big plays
because they're all buying into Sean's system. They all want to just believe Sean knows everything.
But guess
Sean
what?
wants Michael Thomas. That's what he wants.
But now Davis Webb is calling the plays. If that factors out, I think there's going to be a big difference with Mims.
I think Mims should have designed plays, and he
Yes.
might. He might.
Yes.
He should have the ball in his hands. He should have the ball in his hands. He's a playmaker. Bottom line. So beyond the receivers, you're a cornerback, even though you don't draft him in your Hall of Fame draft. What about Bgt Barron?
I'm out of here.
What about Bgt Barron? Talk to me about this kid, and if you think there should be somebody else on this list amongst that cornerback room or any of the rooms. Like, do you think Barron has a chance to be a rising star? Is he going to get the opportunities with the depth we have?
I highly, highly doubt it, brother. I highly, highly doubt it. And it's not because he's not going to be able to perform. He'll find a spot somewhere. He'll find a spot, definitely. But you got two great corners starting already between Riley and PS2, dude. Jonah Alice would be the next one to step up, right? And
well, Ellis is an outside linebacker.
No, not Jonah Alice.
You're talking J-Mac?
Yes.
Jaquillin!
Yeah. And
you got Cad, too. You got Chris Abrams trained. Don't forget.
Yeah.
You got a room.
Yeah. I just think that we have too much in depth. It's like, how do you make this team? That's like Bidet trying to make it as a running back this year. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Look at our wide receiver core. There's no depth. There's more than enough depth. It's like we're overwhelmed with what we can possibly do, right? And it's like that with the cornerback position. And you know what? You can call me out for not drafting my cornerbacks in that draft, and you're absolutely right. I can't dispute that. Thanks a lot, Jay, the Dreamweaver, if that is your real name. But I don't really see it like making sense to what we got to do. And people are all over the place talking about Riley, right? If we can get on topic about Riley, just trade him out this year. Like, you don't know how many attempted passes that
how hard it is to find a number two.
Yeah,
a really good number two. I'm not, and I think he's turning into a great corner, but I'm not going to call him great yet. I want to see it again. I want to see more consistency. I want to see, some more technique, but there's not another two that could have done what he did last year.
No,
right?
Absolutely not. And he did not get enough. And he did not get enough recognition. And I'm gonna say this again. I don't want to hate on my own Bronco fan base, but we gotta stick behind our players, because people don't realize what Riley did when PS2 went out. People don't realize what he did on the other side of the field when PS2 was in. It went both ways. It got thrown at all year long. We got a couple PIs. Oh, he has too many pass interferences. Bullshit. You take that many throws.
You're bound to get him when you get targeted 12 times a game, 8 times a game. What are you like, dude? You're gonna get something called on you eventually. I think Riley's a dog, dude. He's a dog. Our entire room is built on it. It's kind of crazy how much depth we do have, and I feel like but Sean and George Payton, they have built this team to have that much depth, potentially to be able to gain assets. We're talking about how Mims wants to, people are screaming for him to be traded. I'm not one of those people, and I'm also not screaming for us to trade any of our guys. But if there's a scenario where you can't pay somebody or you can't really do something, you kind of have some young guys who can be on the upcoming and rising, and be able to go get some high value draft capital potentially, or a player that can be monumental or very impactful at a different position. But I wouldn't be comfortable with moving any of our guys, because you're talking at that point, what is Bgt Barron's trade value as a player who hasn't got a lot of snaps that was drafted in the first round? Are you getting another first for him? I doubt it. But for your only values if you trade J-Mac, and I ain't with that.
I ain't with that either.
Jaquillin is our best playmaker.
Jaquillin.
I can't wait.
But here's the thing, something that the Paytons did well, and I call them the Paytons, and I know they're not related. But both of them have their inputs. At the end of the day, yes, it's going to be GM. But like you said, we literally got a stock of players that we can go trade out right now and get something that we need. This is something the Nuggets need to learn from the Broncos. Your value of your team, and I don't want to jump off to the Nuggets, but I felt like I had to say that because that's something that we don't have is trade value this year with the Nuggets. I don't mean to differ off, but man, there's so many different things that we can do, and everyone's talking about, here's let's strengthen the linebacker core, for instance, right? Okay. If we got rid of Mims for a good linebacker that worked out, I wouldn't be mad about it. I would miss the dude because I feel like he didn't get utilized right. But then imagine if he goes to another team. I'm not saying he's going to have 1,000 receiving yards, but he's going to have.
He might.
He might. Yeah, no, you're right.
He might.
But what I'm saying is he's going to have at least 3 or 4 passes over 50 yards, dude. Like, I'm not that dude. That explosive player where you forget about him when he doesn't get past 2 all game, and that dude, like, how
when you can run him out of anywhere.
How are we not using Mims in the AFC Championship? It blows my mind.
Well, you had Jared Stidham, so you couldn't use anybody because he was just throwing ducks in the air, But
very true.
Regardless of the fact, we just don't use him right? He should, like we agree on, get the ball in his hands. And I mean, other than that, man, I mean, I thought this list of rising stars was solid. So Key Robinson was the guy we drafted last year. He's another pass rushing inside lineman. Jonah Ellis is our linebacker who got moved to outside this year and is the only one that was confirmed to not be coming back to the middle. He will be playing outside linebacker, and I think he has the best chance to overtake Cooper because we don't know what's going to happen.
I didn't know that fact, and thank you for bringing that to my attention. Is he left or right only, or is he both sides?
He can play both, but he'll probably be on the left because Benito's usually on the right. But he can play both. But we drafted him 2 years ago now. I could be wrong, but I think he's going into his third season. But he's been on the team. He's been working. He's been getting better. But he was mostly playing in the middle. That's kind of where his role was, to be a backup. And they moved him this offseason to outside linebacker. And the only player that got moved a position and got confirmation he will not move back was Jonah Ellis. Sean Payton said he's playing outside linebacker this year. He's too good. He's too good not to play it. So that's why we have him up here, is because with Jonathan Cooper's status of being a complete dipshit and, getting hung up over some freaking girl when you're a freaking pro. Well, you're a pro athlete, dude. You don't have your life together.
Who eats a phone? Like,
yeah. What are you doing, bro? You can afford lobster and anything you want. What are you doing?
Yeah,
you could get like 10 more of the same girl you just fought with. They're probably the exact same. He totally went off the rails, and we're making jokes and stuff. I hope his mental health is okay. I do hope you can be in those situations, but also when you make millions, you just signed a $70 million contract. Jeopardize your fucking career like that, like a dipshit. It's despicable. On a Super Bowl year, we just came off.
This is your future. This is your future. Don't let anyone hold you down. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I mean, nobody knows exactly.
Guaranteed his girl ain't that bad to be tripping about.
But if come on, you're going down that route, and then literally say exactly. Oh yeah, I did this. What? So I mean that might be 6 weeks. That might be 6 weeks.
Yeah, that drives me crazy, dude. But that's why we're gonna need somebody to step up in that time frame when he's missing. And obviously we know Zach Allen, beast, Benito, beast, right? Our front's solid, but we're gonna need another guy to step up on that other
but
side.
that's you're taking away from that prospect of an elite defense. He was a huge part of why we were
Yeah,
so good last year.
he was really
And
good at getting his one-on-ones.
you're gonna let the city you're gonna let Broncos country down, your own team down, your coaches down, and not only
Yourself.
that, there you go. You took the words right out of my mouth because he has to lay his head on the pillow at the end of the night and be like, what happened? Like, we all been
Yeah.
through that as men. We all been through that as men. I mean, not in that particular situation, but
Right. In some form, you have
You-
disagreements and stuff.
we have all chose wrong paths. Like, oh man, why did I do that or whatever? And
I'm also not playing for the Denver Broncos and signed a $70 million contract. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't have the whole world in front of me.
give me that. The only words that are coming out my mouth is "put me in, coach."
Yeah. Oh, okay. You enjoy it. Go ahead. Take my phone. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'll go buy another one with my $70 million that I just signed for. It's ridiculous, dude. And I know it's easy to say, but it's complete idiocy. Like you got to be.
Idiocracy.
Obviously, he was having a moment. He had a moment.
It
So we're
happens
hoping that
like
doesn't
that.
bite us in the ass at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We'll see what happens.
So I mean, like I said, dude, people make mistakes. I am behind him. I don't think he literally beat her
I don't know if I can't say he's guilty, right? I'm not saying he's guilty.
Exactly.
I know there's going to be trouble. You got arrested twice in 8 days.
Yeah, it's
trouble.
It's slippery slope, man. So hopefully he just makes a 180, 360, whatever you want to call it, and steps back up for this team and this organization, for the Broncos country fans, man. Me and you, man, we're literally almost at every game last year, and we saw firsthand what that guy can do. So we need him.
Oh, Cooper,
clear his mind.
Becoming a stud.
We need that guy to get his mind right, and best wishes to him as a just a male to male, a man to man. You know what I mean? Just get whatever's going on in your mind out so you can play on the field, because that is your job and that is what you're getting paid for, and you got to realize that at the end of the day, whatever nightlife is, you still got a job to do the next day. And there's been many people in the NFL, major leagues, the NBA, or whatever, that don't realize what they have right in front of him. And I hope he's not one of those guys. I hope he just comes back strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all we can hope for. Hope for him to turn it around. So on that note, man, other than Q Robinson and Crawshaw, we've hit on a lot of these notes. Crawshaw is our punter. We put him on here because having a good punter is so underrated. A guy that can put it inside the 10 for you on a consistent basis, turn that field position around. You're going to go against our defense with your back to the wall every time. That is consistently overlooked, I think, by many other media particulars. But
yeah, you're not wrong.
He had a great year last year.
He did, and what's extremely helped excel the defense, because the defense got to close in within 10 yards of the goal line or whatever. You know what I mean? So a great punter helps out a great defense. It goes hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Full circle moment, which will help out the offense because we should get a stop and get the ball back on the 30 plus of our side, which is progress. Yep. You only got to go 20 yards to get to midfield and be in field goal range, right?
Yeah, if you get good field position off the bat from a punt and a defensive stop, I mean, the offense has no excuse but to go run down and at least get 3.
And if you don't get 3, you then again get to put them back against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Say you get a first down or 2 and you're just right outside of field goal range. You get another punt that puts them, again, back on the 10 or, inside the 15, whatever. So that's why he's on here. But you want to get into our last comment here of the day, and then the night, I should say, and I think we'll close out the show.
Martin up in here again. I don't know if they will be. I don't know if they will be, but we need Jolie and Bentley to be rising stars.
And I love that. I love that.
I
Those
actually
are the
totally
two
agree with
tight ends
that.
we draft.
Go ahead, George.
Those
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're right. I was just saying those are the two tight ends we drafted. So
Yeah.
if you want to give your take about it first.
Well, I mean, we went tight end for a reason, right? People thought that our tight end slot positioning was weak last year. I totally disagree with that. What I will say is that our tight ends, especially Ingram, was not utilized enough. But to get these two guys up in the system and getting ready to go, I mean, once again, it's a revolving door, just like the three running backs, right? You know, you got J.K., Harvey, and Coleman. With these picks, you got a little bit more blocking than Ingram can bring, and whatever. I think it's a great move. I didn't expect it. You remember when the draft happened? I didn't expect it, but that's another position where we got to think about, like, oh man, we got these many tight ends. What do we do with all these tight ends? So we have bargaining chips across the board. What are we going to do with certain ones? I believe Ingram will be the starter. We'll see. I believe in Ingram. I'm glad that Sean Payton's not calling the calls this year, because I believe it was designed not to go to Ingram, just like it was designed not to go to Mims. So I'm excited to see if Davis Webb could actually put Ingram and Mims in a better position than they did last year, and stretch the ball out. I mean, if you remember the years of Peyton Manning, Julius Thomas, Demerit, DT, Emmanuel, I mean, Wes Welker, I mean, and he used them all. That's what I want the Broncos to do this year, is use everybody. Nobody has to have a 2,000-yard rushing year, dude. Nobody has to have 1,500 in reception yards. There's so much to go around, and I believe that these rookies, including Coleman, could help out with that situation. I believe our draft class was solid. I believe our free agency, holding back on everything and waiting for Waddle, was a great move. I mean, there's nothing but greatness out there right now. But now you got to go state why you made these reasons. Now you got to get everyone involved, because if we're not going to use a tight end this year, it doesn't matter about how we drafted. That doesn't just include Ingram. That includes these rookies. You need to figure out how to get the tight end position involved, because that's something we didn't have last year, George. So that's my take.
No, I love it. I love your take. I'm actually not going to go too far into it, because Martin is touching on two players that will be part of our upcoming shows, because those will be camp guys that we need to watch out for. So I don't have them on Rising Stars. I have those tight ends as training camp guys that will be talked about very highly and by everybody. Yeah, they're going to be watched and talked about by everybody. So those are my camp stars. So I'll talk about them a lot more here after camp starts and as we get closer. But I think we created a good problem for ourselves to hopefully get rid of Adam Troutman. Please God.
Agreed.
Please God. He shouldn't be catching 5 passes a game. That's ridiculous.
He does block well, though, for a tight end.
He's a great blocking tight end, but why is he catching 5 passes a game? Stop it. Get some help.
When
like
Ingram
MJ
doesn't
said.
get looked at.
Yeah, 2 targets, yeah. And Adam Troutman is their second leading targeted receiver. Shut the hell up. Adam Troutman is dog water as a receiver. And good player. Good player, valuable to the team. But we need to get some guys that can do something with the ball. So I'm excited for that.
Absolutely. You got Bgt Bronco up in here, George. What up, Biggie? He says,
Biggie,
how you doing
appreciate you.
this morning? Biggie, hope everything is going well with you, right, George?
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, man. Sending prayers and love always. Appreciate you popping in to check us out before we get off here. But my brother Tim, appreciate you hopping in last second and shooting the shit with us.
I didn't mean to run everyone off, George. My bad.
I know you came in. They were like, "Oh God, this guy! Let me get out of here."
Here's a guy.
Here's a guy. But no, my brother Dak had to get out. We usually don't do that long of shows. His Mondays evenings are a little busy, and Alex had to tend to some duties. But appreciate the Alex coming on tonight. My brother Dak always. We have a great time. It's our favorite part of Monday, as is yours. And always a great surprise when my brother Tim hops on. What do you got to say to close out the show?
George, man, always a pleasure to be on. Hey, do you even Broncos Bros? It's been a long day for me, man. I came in and I was like, man, I'm 10 minutes late to the show. Because, George, you did 2 out of 4 weeks this past month, man, and I love you for that, Dougie. You know how we do. We support each other always, man. This is a great show. The content, your football IQ, your sports IQ in general is just always off the hook. I always like the banter. I will say this. I always appreciate you crashing my show, and I always appreciate you loving the fact that I can crash your show. So I wouldn't want it to end if Alex and Dak and then you were solo. So maybe it was good timing. I don't know. But to everybody out there, please watch these Broncos Bros every week. They're off the hook. And Orange Blue Network, baby.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube because 1,000 followers. We're giving away a signed Nick Bonito helmet. Mini helmet, to be exact. But yeah, make sure you get your subs into YouTube. Send it to your friends and family. My brother Tim, always a pleasure, man. I'll see what I can do to crash you down on Thursday. But until then, my chat, my fans, the family, we appreciate you.
If I can say one more thing before we get out, Thursday on the Mile High Outcast, we go on at 7 p.m. I got a great guest coming in by the name of Shane. He's has a huge TikTok following, huge Bronco fan. It's going to be the first time on the podcast. Tune in on Thursday, and it's going to be a great show. So, George, you want to come crash the show? You're always more than welcome, brother. You know that.
Hey, always, man. Yeah, I'll be tuning in for sure. Get you a good guest and some shout out there. But friends and family, it's the end of the night. Appreciate you guys sticking around with us. And we'll catch you next Monday for your favorite part of Monday. Do you even Broncos, bro?
Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know. So tune in tight as we break it down slow. Broncos bros forever, let the whole world know.